Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here. I've come up with another topic here for my next personal vlog here. Personal vlog number 38. This is just my personal opinion, feelings, and speculation, which a lot of my personal vlogs are, but I'm just saying this one's talking about being more grouchy as you get older. And there are actually, I forget the source here, but there's actually some proof there that guys, especially guys in general, generally get a little more grouchier as they get much older here. But I personally think this is one of the reasons why I think, you get, this is just my general speculation, why I think people do get a little more grouchy as you get older. A lot of it has to do with the fact that as you get later into life here, obviously the inevitable happens where, your body starts deteriorating, things breaking down, and you get those subtle reminders that you're not as young as you used to be. Even I'm starting to feel that as I get closer towards my 40s here, but I'm definitely getting some subtle reminders every day that, you're getting closer to being 40 and, lost a step. Being a sports fan myself, when they say, oh, this player is old, he's washed up, and he's in his early 30s, that definitely, really hits you here there, that you're definitely getting up there, starting to get up there, and hopefully I haven't hit my midlife crisis yet. But, the other thing about being a sports fan is recapping all these drafts and that, and new players coming in, that realizing these guys are now literally half my age. And I know there was a comment that on my when I did my draft video, my Flames draft recap video, someone commented about, this guy goes to my high school that got drafted. I'm like, wow. Yeah, sign of the times here, but I'd just say that's one sign that I say why you could possibly get, grouchy as you get older. Two, which is definitely the case in my case, is that your threshold for taking crap, dealing with BS, it gets much, much, much smaller as you get older here, and that's definitely a case too, that you experienced all the, there's lots of good you experience in life, but then there's lots of bad, and there's just a ton of annoyances that you experience, and I'm starting to see why, some people get a little grouchier as you get older, is that, I say, threshold for taking crap definitely gets much smaller, and, such little things might set you off here. And I'm not a big fan of kids and that, but I definitely like to not be around a situation where there's too many kids as possible, well, especially being single myself. It might be a little different if I have found my own, and maybe my perspective could change if I had a family of my own, but you just get tired of dealing with little things like that. But so I just say, deteriorating health and threshold for taking crap is why you get grouchy as you get older. Also, you work with people that they're very well experienced, and generally the older people are, they're higher up in the corporate ladder there. But then it becomes apparent when they start saying, I'm getting too old to be burning the midnight oil and really working hard, and the other job is higher ups have to do is not only run a company, but then have to do a mentoring, the transition for the youth. But I just sometimes think that after the grind of working all those years there, it's like about time I get to slow down and retire here, which all accumulates back to your health deteriorating and your threshold for taking crap diminishing. But it's one of those things where you just don't have the energy anymore, and less zest for life as you used to. I would say maybe if you retire, if you're fortunate enough to retire where you can still be able to enjoy life and not have to worry about work and the commute, I could say in some way you can maybe have a second childhood again with a little less responsibility, but be old enough to appreciate it here. But this is just my take on why I feel that you get more grouchy as you get older here, as life just keeps happening. You experience so much of life that sometimes you just had enough here. But anyway, if you enjoy everything I do on my YouTube channel, I mean, I mostly do Calgary sports content here and that, but you know, I try to do some personal vlogs here, and it takes a little more work for me to do attempt at comedy here, because I mean, these personal vlogs is just where I just stand in front and tell stories or give you my opinions and feelings on things, but that's ad-libbing it. But in terms of trying to be funny here with my attempt at comedy here, a little more work and a little more scripting has to come out involved in that, but that's what I also do on the side here instead of Calgary Sports. So if you'd like everything to do, just make sure you hit like, subscribe, and as I'll say, I'll see you in the next video.